What is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another video. Currently on our way right now to Hoover Dam, Lake Mead. I've forever wanted to go to Hoover Dam. We're gonna see if we can get a wooly across the iconic bridge at Hoover Dam. We got Sly with us as well on our ZX6. Hello, I'm talking about you. The route that we're gonna be taking to is a lot of through the mountains. Vegas in the morning is just dead. I mean, obviously there's a lot of people on the highway, but you look over where the main attractions are. Everybody's hungover sleeping right now. It's about 8 o'clock in the morning right now, so I'm trying to skip a little bit of this Las Vegas heat. Oh my gosh, what a view right here. Probably gonna check out Boulder City as well, so. Made me do a wooly. Peer pressure. That man single-handedly peer pressured me. Look at her on her ZX6. We just got her hooked up with a Cardo too. She's enjoying her Cardo. Riding with music is an absolute game changer. Having a Cardo is a must for me. Oh my. That for sure hit the end, bro, and I smell like burnt tire. I hope when I get off this bike, there's no... Oh my god, dude. Man, I haven't had anything like that get that close before, bro. Please, let the M1000 god somehow protected the bottom side of this bike right there. I literally heard contact. Alright, well, that happened. Anyways, prayers up. Hey, yo. She's sizing me up. Hello. I will say, for it being the recall edition, it still looks really good. The black on black. Yeah, I heard every word you said. Sweet. Y'all, the trophy truck. You didn't see it? It's insane that this is just like literally in the middle of the desert. They just put a huge city, massive city. Exactly, She's speaking Morse code. Look at the telephone pole. It's just on a huge amount of dirt. That's insane. This would be some tough jobs, man, working in the summer in this heat. Salute to the boys who do that type of work. I used to do a lot of construction work, and you gotta be built different to stay in that line of work. Here's a toll. Somehow this crazy mountain, back road, desert road, whatever you want to call it, it's got a toll. Of course it does. Let's see what bro has to say. You guys take card? Yep. Okay. Let me move my bike a little bit away from you. You can just pass the card over. It's fine. Well, I gotta get to my wallet. It's going good? Yeah. Anything to be wary of? This is our first time on the road.
Where are you guys headed to?
Probably like Lake Mead and Hoover Dam.
Going to that way now. Just off where's the other drivers.
Okay. What's the speed through the whole road?
It's 50 unless otherwise posted.
Okay. Alright, man. Thank you. Man, this is so beautiful. Who knew the desert could be so gorgeous? He goes, here's your national park pass. It's a receipt. Thank you for your money. Oh yeah, get into some corners. Too crazy because we got a slide behind us. What a view. Dude, I'd have a blast with the sumo out here. That's for sure. I'd probably get in trouble and like 0.3 seconds. If I do go for a Wooly over a Hoover Dam, I'll have to be careful for sure. Maybe I'll roll by and check it out because there's a lot of crosswinds that go down. It's some stuff on the bucket list though for sure. We've wheelied over some crazy places in a lot of different cities we've been to, so this would be a crazy environment to live in. But oh my gosh, going out and seeing this view every morning, holy. It's not just a rock, it's a boulder. Keep rolling, the windows down. Baby, the Hoover Dam. Let's go. Oh boy. What's the chances that cops or somebody's scoping out the bridge itself? Dude, insane. Okay, this is security, not police, right? Safety precautions, stopping and checking you out. Oh yeah, this place is heavily guarded. Security, we just seen like 8 security there. There's the bridge, it's above us. Oh my god, dude. This corner's insane. Wow. Look at him, he's like standing up trying to look over. Me too, brother, me too. My back tire. Yeah. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get anything over Hoover Dam, but we're just gonna enjoy it anyways. What a crazy spot. Stop, grab some food, probably walk down here, check this out. Rip those twisties back up, find that bridge. Sounds like a good time. So cool, man. And we got motorcycle parking. Let's go. Well, at least we know the whale will be guarded. Even if we have to pay, we'll have peace of mind knowing the whale will be safe. I also looked over the bike too. I don't see anything from where that little bumper flew up way earlier when we were on the highway. Even though I heard like a nasty sound. Hey, you got it? Woo! Oh yeah, we're cooling down. They know what's up. We've made it indoors and it feels insanely good in here. We just had some lunch and now we're about to go check out the Hoover Dam. We rode past it, but really didn't get a chance to look at it, so.
Would you take a family picture of us?
Yeah. It's pretty crazy. You can see all the rock right there. Just that layer. The water looks very cool too, but who knows? I mean, the sun beaming down on it. There's no telling. It could be hot. Something about this water though. Looks refreshing to swim in. Well, we had a little bit of lunch. Went down by the Hoover Dam. It was cool being able to walk down next to it and look over the dam and see it. Insane. See what the crosswinds are like up there. See if we have the chance to do a Wooly. I see everybody up there walking. It's wild they ask you of all things if you have a weapon. Like even if I had one I didn't want you to know, you'd probably never know. Of course we got traffic now. All good, let me contain myself. I don't need it. Alright, we got 2 little corners in. We'll take it. Oh dude, it's already getting windy, I can tell. Crosswind possible. No, I don't want to see these signs. They're not that bad. I'm just nervous. Welcome to Arizona. Let's go. Okay, yeah, now we're getting in the real desert. Oh my gosh. The fact I'm riding an M1000 race bike in the desert is just... M1000 and the word desert should not be in the same sentence, period. Yo, where am I? Back over the bridge and see if we can stand this thing up. Oh yeah! Let's go! Wheelie across the Hoover Dam. No! My heart is pounding right now from those crosswinds. I did it! Woo! That was a fun little riff right there. Oh, she's getting it. Oh my gosh, what a ride, man. Oh shit. Swag. Hey, nice butt. Mind if I touch it? Yeah. Nothing out here. This is where the aliens are. Something is lettering on the side of that mountain. I told you aliens were here. What the fuck? Then you just pop out right on the other side of these mountains and there's Las Vegas all the way down there. Alright, well, we made it back from the Hoover Dam ride. We jumped straight into the pool immediately when we got back because it was so hot that day in Las Vegas. The Hoover Dam ride was actually insane. The architect and the engineering that went behind the Hoover Dam's insane. And I'm sure you're wondering why the Sumo is in front of us right now. We're going to go for a little rip on it. We're going to talk about the history of the Hoover Dam because honestly the place intrigued me so much. And the story behind Hoover Dam is actually insane. There's so much to it. So we're gonna hop on the Sumo. It's been a long time. Everybody's been asking where it's at. So we're gonna go rip around on the Sumo for the first time in a while. Hit some cool spots on the Sumo. So I'm excited, dude. Oh man, the places that we can go on this thing. Now we're about to get into. But anyways, let's go ahead and jump straight into the facts of Hoover Dam. The Hoover Dam took about 5 years to accomplish. It was built between 1931 and 1936. It was actually finished 2 years ahead of schedule, and the whole project was overseen, founded, and orchestrated by Herbert Hoover, hence the name Hoover Dam. We'll talk about him a little bit later on. The reason why Hoover Dam was built is because for centuries, the Colorado River was basically carving its way through the entire desert. Places like Las Vegas, Arizona, Los Angeles are all places thriving now where nature never intended it to. Since the Hoover Dam was built, it generates a ton of power, electricity to all those areas. Roughly about 56% of that power generated goes to Los Angeles, about 19% to Arizona, and 25% to Las Vegas. The Hoover Dam, like I said, was finished by 1936, and by the 1940s, casinos started popping up all over Las Vegas. Without this dam being built, who knows if these cities would even be what it is today. Fuck it, here we go. Everybody's staring at me too, like, no, what is he doing? Oh, what am I doing? And also, when I said the Colorado River was bad, like forcing its way through the desert, I am not kidding when I say that. It got so bad where it would flood out entire farms during spring, and by the summer, these plots of land would be completely dried out, which means there's no way to even replant and turn these farms back into something worthwhile. The Colorado River was a huge problem. When the project of the Hoover Dam officially started, it was all going on during the Great Depression, which, keep in mind, is one of the greatest economic struggles in American history. There were thousands of men, over 21,000 men exactly, who came from all 48 states to dangle off a canyon cliff and build the entire Hoover Dam. It was actually insanely dangerous. Over 96 men died from the time of the Hoover Dam being started to it basically being finished. There were reported incidents of guys getting ran over by the huge construction trucks. Falling rocks off the side of the canyon was also a contributor to some of the fatalities. This project was one of the first projects in American history where hard hats were widely known to be used. And again, that was mainly due to the falling rock taking so many people out. It was pretty much a necessity to have. I thought that was a pretty cool fact. Obviously not the part where people are getting hit from falling rocks, but it's the first project, again, like I said, where hard hats were widely used. And if you look at construction sites nowadays, all of them use them. Keep in mind, these guys were working for 50 cents an hour. And fast forward to today, with the inflation of the dollar, that's still roughly around $11.80. Alright, we need to go find some good spots. I've been practicing a little bit on the Woolies, but it's been a few weeks since I've rode the Sumo, so... Oh yeah. So we've been getting a little better. I still just need to drop it back all the way. So like I said, all these workers came from all 48 states. Again, this was going on during the Great Depression, so there wasn't much wage at all in America. A lot of these guys came to the Hoover Dam and worked without complaints or anything. But that's not how it was through the entirety of building the Hoover Dam. There was some controversy. Workers went on strike. The work conditions were extremely harsh. There was absolutely zero infrastructure. So they're basically building with no real safety. Also carved into the side of these mountains like these guys did, there was a ton of carbon monoxide lingering. Although the exact confirmation was 96 people who died, there's no telling how many people succumbed to lung diseases after spending all that time around carbon monoxide. It's a silent killer. It was bankers, it was farmers, it was just everybody who came together to make the Hoover Dam happen. Not only only did these workers work in harsh environments, sometimes reaching 120 degrees. They were basically given this little town, this little makeshift town to live in. There was one summer that it got so hot about 1,500 workers went on strike, demanded better pay and safer work conditions. Frank Crow, which is the engineer who oversees the entire project of the Hoover Dam, basically disregarded that entire strike. Even threatened eviction to the workers if they didn't come back to work. There's quite a bit of controversy around the entire build of Hoover Dam. But again, like I said earlier, it's saved a lot. Think about how big LA and Las Vegas and all those places are now. And the Hoover Dam has a huge role in making those cities thrive. Dude, I love the Sumo, man. I just miss rides on this bike so much. Need to get out more. Just literally go wherever, you know? Over 21,000 men and 6.6 million tons of concrete. The Hoover Dam was finally finished. The Hoover Dam is truly a national treasure. And that's why we've seen so many cops, security, all that. It makes sense that something like that deserves the utmost protection at all times. Like I said, the entire project was carried out by Herbert Hoover. But it's the people who made it happen. It's the people who came from all 48 states during one of the greatest hardships in America for humanity. These people gave up their lives for. There's so much incredible history behind it. And it's the reason why I love doing deep dives on the channel on these places I go to. Just looking at Hoover Dam, it's insane. I wanted to know the history behind it and wanted to share a little bit of that with you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed the story behind Hoover Dam. There's a little pass back here. Be careful, just make sure nobody's here. Dude, this would be fun. Oh my gosh, imagine like closing this off and then just having a few of the Sumo homies and just mobbing, racing through this. Oh my god, this goes forever. It's like fucking brand new too. There's nobody back here. There's one person right there. Got the power down pretty well in this thing. Oh my god. I should not be in here, bruh. Oh my god. That one was sketchy. Alrighty, well, I know the Sumo ride wasn't a long time, but I promise you we're going to be starting to get out on the Sumo more, and a ton of more videos are coming. I've been working on the woolies a little bit off camera, just trying to get better, man. I want to get better at riding in every aspect. I just want to continue to improve overall. So, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video of Hoover Dam, riding with Sly. We had a great time, and honestly, I had a ton of fun as well, just hopping on the Sumo, talking about Hoover Dam. I appreciate you guys tuning in as always, and I will catch you guys very soon in the next one. Peace.